The musician who truly wants to swing and who can swing is going to invent rhythms that dance all around, on top of, and upside the head of the established time. The more adventurous the musician, the more they're going to attack the time. Now I'm going to show you all the way that attacking the time has an effect on the swing of your improvised solo. First, I'll play some very simple, easy rhythms that don't challenge the time too much. Now, this is what happens when I play rhythms that are much more difficult to execute. It's more fun, but it's dangerous too. To execute these difficult rhythms without losing your place in the swing requires concentration and confidence, and courage too. Now we're going to play Thelonious Monk's 4-in-1. Near the end of the tune, we'll play a written out version of Monk's improvisation on this song. Notice how Monk attacks the time with all of these exciting rhythms, but always comes back to the swinging groove. What is swing? Monk, 4-in-1.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
There are many reasons for a piece to swing or not to swing, but we're never technical when identifying whether it does or it doesn't. If it makes you feel like dancing, makes you want to tap your feet, snap your fingers, nod your head, or all of those things at once, it's probably swinging. You can generally tell whether a piece of music is going to swing or not when it's counted off. That's because some music sounds better when played fast, and some sounds better when played slow. The speed of a piece is called the tempo, and every tune has the perfect tempo, a tempo that just feels right. Now, that's not to say that a fast tune cannot be swung at a slow tempo or vice versa, just that when it's in the right place, it feels exactly right, like the amount of sugar that you put in your cereal, just right and too much, or not enough. Let's hear this song, Tickle Toe, at a faster tempo than it should be. Now let's hear it a little slower than it should be. From these two examples, you can hear the effect that the tempo has on a piece of music. Not that it can't swing too fast or too slow, but it just feels better at that perfect tempo. This is once again Andy Gibson's Tickle Toe at the right tempo, an arrangement made famous by one of the great masters of the swinging tempo. I'm talking about Count Basie. Swinging is also a matter of etiquette, of manners, the ability to control oneself in social situations, to have respect for others. For example, many jazz musicians just love to solo for long and even longer periods of time. The band will be half passed out. They're still soloing. People will be walking out the club. Well, they're in the middle of their solo now. Musicians will be gone home. The tune will be over. They're still playing, about to get to it, lost in the majesty of their own sound, listening in wonderment to the inner working of their own creative mind. Now, this happens all the time. One person who doesn't believe in swinging can ruin everybody's evening. And there are other examples of bad manners that lead to a not swinging time. Like whenever the loudest instrument on the bandstand decides his instrument is just not loud enough. For example, drums too loud. Now, another thing that can negate the swing is rushing. Like how someone who's impatient can just irritate you to death when you're trying to get something done. Rushing irritates the swing. Oh yeah, rushing can definitely mess up some swing, but so can dragging. When someone or someone's drag, it's like going out with a person who's always late. No matter what you do, they're never going to be with you. Everything is over and they're still not there. A dragger is a drag. The swing can't lift up, it can't go forward, it cannot soar. It only begs for you, for swing's sake, to cut he or she who is dragging loose. In order for music to swing, it has to breathe. And breathing creates relaxation. It's just like when you lose your temper and start to address your parents in a disrespectful fashion, and they tell you, you better take a deep breath. You see, that breath helps you to get your mind together. It gives you time to keep you from doing damage to yourself. In jazz music, we leave a little space or hold a long note to let the rhythm soak in. It's like listening in a conversation. When you stop talking, it gives the other person a chance to say something. When you rest, the other members of the band have a chance to comment on what you've played. The rhythm section feels appreciated, and you got to keep your rhythm section happy. Trumpeter Miles Davis was a master of leaving space for the band, holding notes so they could swing up underneath it, and he played relaxed phrases that fit so well in time that even the microphone started to swing. This is Gil Evans' arrangement of George Gershwin's Summertime. It's a perfect example of relaxed swing. Let's remember this swinging is continued coordination. It's not enough to be in sync for a little while. Once you get there, you got to stay there. To swing, don't play too loud. No rushing, no dragging. Leave space and listen. Play the shuffle rhythm with intensity and hustle. Challenge the time. Take chances with syncopation. Find the right tempo. If you want to swing, you got to have good manners. And last but not least, know when the time is right and enjoy it. That's all.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. It don't mean a thing, all you got to do is swing. Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.